Hello. More than a few people told me to make this video as a separate entity, and they're certainly right, I should have. I get asked so many questions every day, especially via email and other things, comments about what's best. Someone said, what's the best camera? What's the best lens? Like, you know, I appreciate the intentions, but I can't be a subjective person. Well, this is my best lens because that's my favorite. You know, I can't do that. I mean, I'm you know, it makes me feel bad, you know, that other people do that to people, and I'm not going to be found guilty of it. If you want me to help you, I need to know specifics. So you have to say, I'm interested in shooting landscape photography or portraiture or weddings, or I'm going to be doing this, or I'm going to be doing a mix of this and that, and here's my budget. And also, what do I have? Well, I have ABC, XYZ, but I want to start shooting ABC landscapes or weddings or, you know, street photography, but also I have X budget. So don't say, you know, it's certainly fine to ask the question, but don't say, you know, what's the best lens, or, you know, what's the best wide, or, you know, well, that doesn't mean anything. I mean, there are plenty of best wides, plenty of best, you know, whatever category it is, but I can't be helpful and objective. You know, if I were to give answers to people ask questions like that, then I will be doing something awful that I hate other people to do to other people, and that is being subjective and say, well, you know, I like this, and if you ask me what the best lens is, here it is, or what's the best camera, and boom, here it is. And you know, sometimes there are very few choices. Someone says, what's the best budget DSLR for the money? The answer is a Nikon D7100. But if you give me specifics and say, even though I'm absolutely not fond of the D7200 because of the price and the, you know, it's got crappier output, far crappier output than the D7100. But someone says, well, I'm going to be only shooting low light and low light street photography, and you know, I want a DX camera, then I have to be objective and say, well, it's a Nikon D7200. The D7100 is not a high ISO performer. And also it doesn't have the buffer that you want for sports or action. So my suggestion, even though I personally don't like it at all for several good reasons, would be the Nikon D7200. So my needs are not your needs, my wants are not your wants. So you have to be specific with me for me to help you. Otherwise I'm being a subjective prick, you know, like these other schmucks on YouTube or anywhere else, or like a camera store. But what's the best lens? Well, this is the best lens because it's the most expensive and it's got a lot of commission. If you buy it, you know, I make more money. I can't stand people like that. I'm not going to be accused of being one, and I haven't been. And so, but if you ask the question, the whole premise of this video is that please provide specifics, because I cannot be helpful without knowing that information. And since I'm not psychic, obviously I do need that information. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I will catch you later on the flip side.